Hello, welcome to Simple Cooking with Eric. This is Eric Brown coming to you with this quick video on how to do country fried steak. Now, I know you heard of the term chicken fried steak. Chicken fried steak is the same concept, but it's fried kind of deep fried. It's fried like you fry chicken. That's why they call it chicken fried steak. But what I'm going to do is country fried steak. And country fried steak is fried with just, as you see, I got my skillet on low. It's a minimal amount of oils, and it's kind of done in like a shallow skillet, not in a deep fry or something. So what you're going to need, I have my cube steak. You can use any type of steak, thin steak though. But I have my cube steaks. I have my seasoning. You're going to need some buttermilk. I have 1 cup of buttermilk. You're going to need some eggs. I have 2 eggs. And also, you're going to need some flour. And baking powder and baking soda. Now, you say, well, why do I need baking powder and baking soda? I'm going to show you. So, in my buttermilk, I'm going to add a teaspoon of baking powder. And I'm going to add a teaspoon of baking soda. And then I'm going to add my 2 eggs. As you can see, I got 2 eggs. And my 2 eggs. I'm going to whisk that real good. So yeah, you know, a lot of people, chicken fried steak is really good, but you kind of want to do it if you use a different type of steak, like a sandwich steak, or you could use like a sirloin steak. Make sure it's thin, and then if you use those type of steak, kind of like tenderize them a little, like with a meat tenderizer. But because we're using cube steak, we should be okay. Now, also in my flour, this is a 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour, and also a 1/2 cup of cornstarch. And I add the cornstarch to give it a more crunchy taste. So into my flour, I'm going to add some black pepper, and I'm going to add a little salt. I'm going to mix that up. And now we're going to set that aside while we work on our steaks. So, like right here, I just have a seasoned blend that I made up that I'm going to season both. That consists of garlic powder, garlic salt, cayenne pepper, and paprika. And then I'm going to add a little, I think, to our little flour to give it, make sure the flavor's all through it. But folks, you can do as you please. You can make it any kind of way you want. You use any type of seasoning. Ain't no law on the seasoning that you can use any type of seasoning that you want. Now, what we're going to do is set this over here. And what we're going to do, we're going to pour our buttermilk mixture in here. And the first thing we're going to do, we're going to take our steak, dip it in here. And what I'm going to do first, I'm going to double dip them. You get all of it. Then we're going to dip it again, called the double dipping method. And then we're going to bring it back over here, the flour again, and let the next one go. I'm making a little mess, you all. But I'm gonna use my hand. My hands are clean. My nails clean and my hands clean. So once then you're gonna shake the acids out. Then you're gonna lay it on the rack. We want it to rest a little. We want it kind of to dry out. So I'm gonna use my hands, people. Here she come. Here come that grunt baby, y'all. I told you it's unedited. So we dipped it once. We're gonna dip it again. Then we're gonna give it another dip. Y'all, please excuse the mess. We're just trying to do this quick little tutorial. I hope y'all enjoying the videos so far that I've been putting up. I'm going to put up some more. Don't touch anything, Mariah. This part needs to be called In the Kitchen with Mariah. Because she seems to be on every video. In the map. That's okay. Shh. Double dip. I got a big mess here, y'all. Please forgive me. I had to get Mariah out the way. Juanita, please come get her. Don't touch nothing.
Yay!
We got our leg steak.
What do you do?
I got all this flour on me.
Mama.
Bear with me, you all, because I'm trying to really get through. Now I done made a big mess. I never this messy. Fooling with her. Okay, I'm going to get all this cleaned up, you all. Okay, so we got all our steaks, and we're going to let them sit for about maybe 10 minutes. Come on, Mariah done messed me up, y'all. She done messed up my tutorial. All right, I'm going to let those rest over there. And clean my mess up real quick, you all. So, like I said, I hope you all enjoying the videos. And once again, I just want to do this quick tutorial on country fried steak. I didn't mean to be this messy. As you all can see, I'm kind of messy today. You know, when you're trying to film yourself, it's kind of hard. I got to learn to master this part. Well, let me sit down. Let me say this. My good friend, I got a good friend, like a sister to me, that lives in Knoxville, Tennessee, named Diane Barkley. And I want to send this out, ask that you all pray for her. She kind of had like a little something happened in her home, and she's okay and everybody okay, but just want to send a shout out to her and let her know that I'm praying for her and I want America to pray for her also. And like I say, folks, this is going to be unedited, the unedited version of country fried steak. But I want to send a shout out to her and her daughter. And I'm waiting on her daughter, Jamisa, to come to Gary, Indiana and make this sweet tea. When I went there, every time I go there, she makes this sweet tea, and it is so delicious that I don't try to duplicate it, and I done asked her for the recipe, and she told me, but I have not gotten it right. So I just want Jamisa to know that I need her to come and make that sweet tea. But back to this. So I'm letting this sit, and I heated up I got our grease heating up. I'm cooking it on this little tabletop because I'm filming it myself. But I'm going to get our grease hot, and then I'm going to get another setup for our steaks to rest on once they come out. remember, people, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel Simple Cooking with Eric. Today is Friday, July the 14th, and on tomorrow, July the 15th, 2017, I'm going to go live and do live on Facebook and do a sweet potato cheese cooker. A lot of people like this sweet potato cheese cake, so I'm going to go live and do it on Facebook. I'm trying to go viral and reach 10,000 subscribers and views before November the 1st, because whether I reach them or not, I want to go on social media and pick 5 families in the Chicagoland and Northwest Indiana area and to cater their Thanksgiving dinner with all the fixings and trimming, and along with me and some volunteers. And each family will get catered Thanksgiving dinner that feeds up to 20 people per family. So that's my goal, and I pray that I reach it. I pray that you all that are watching, that you all will continue to watch and subscribe, and tell your family and loved ones to watch and subscribe. And I'm going to keep you all posted. Right now, currently, as of July the 15th, July the 14th, we're currently at 1,802 views. 1,802 views. And I think it was something like 57 subscribers. So we got a long way to go. But if we reach 10,000 views, that will be the blessing. That's the goal, to reach 10,000 views by November the 1st. So we can be a blessing to some family. So let's just see, is our grease. Yeah, our grease is ready. So now we're going to as you see, and we see we're going to let those cook. And then while that is cooking, I'm going to get the setup for our cream gravy. Now, for the white gravy, what you're going to need a half a cup of butter or 1 stick. I'm going to use some half and half for the cream. And you're also going to need some flour. And I'm going to use maybe 2 tablespoons of flour. So when we finish with our steak, I will make the cream, the white gravy that goes along with the country fried steak. So I'll get back with you.